You're gonna have to get your swerve on somewhere else, Skippy. Cause Papa's about to bust one up on in ya sideways over here. That's how we roll in Boneland. The Bone Metal Zone.
In the studio with me, Chuck Billy from Testament, the new album Formation of Damnation, which hits stores April 29th. And Chuck, give us a little insight onto Evil Has Landed, since you guys were actually writing with Alex and the original lineup this time around, and it was just such a great dynamic. Where did that song come from?
Well, that one was kind of touches about the 9/11 tragedy, planes running into the Twin Towers. And actually, Alex was blocks away from when that happened. Ooh. He was in the courthouse going to court that day, and he was in the middle of all of that with, everything going down and all the madness.
Walking off the island, that sort of thing.
Yeah, he was actually, he couldn't get to his house for, I think he said 12 hours. He had to walk, nothing was running. It was all the way across to Brooklyn. He just was stuck in the city, and it was such a big tragedy that it was kind of a touchy subject to write. We didn't know how people would handle it, especially families who have lost loved ones in it. And, after trying to, being told, you can't write about that, figured maybe I'll try to write about it in a more of a positive way, but let know that it is a reality. There is terrorism. There's things can happen ever, and nobody's safe out there. And it's just a crazy world we live in now.
And if ever there was free speech, it was in metal.
Yeah, totally. And I have some friends in New York that have heard the song, and at first they're like, how dare you? And then now after they listen to the song a few times, they actually get it now, and they've called me back and said, hey, it's a great song, and, thank you,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So in looking at this new song and the new song that we're going to play next hour and the new song that we played last hour, and basically lots and lots of new songs from Formation of Damnation, kind of leads me to wonder what's going to be on the set list for these two shows coming up, 29th and 30th.
Well, we're changing the whole set. We've been, when Alex got back in the group, he really only wanted to play songs that we wrote together, all old songs. And there was nothing off Demonic, nothing off The Gathering. And it was all the old songs, and we'd been playing those songs for a long time, ever since he's been gone out of the band. So this year we decided we're scrapping all the, of course we'll play a couple, 3 or 4 of the classic songs that we got to play. But for majority, we're going to be playing stuff off Demonic, stuff off The Gathering, and here in the Bay Area, we're going to debut 3 of the new songs on Saturday and 3 more on Sunday. And we're excited to play them. We've been practicing them, and they sound great with the band, and we're pumped. So it's a whole brand new set, So
depending on which night you go, you're going to get 3 different songs from the new album. 6 new songs from the new album if you go both nights?
Right, yeah.
Cool. What are some of the older stuff that you're going to be playing?
There's some stuff like the Greenhouse Effect we haven't played in a long time. First Strike, Still Deadly, we haven't played in a long time. Let's see.
Because Bay Area Testament fans are spoiled.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's right now we're in rehearsal, so we have about 30 songs we're learning again and practicing, and we're kind of trying to put together 2 different shows, so it's not the same set both nights. But there's a lot of stuff where we are playing off the New Order and the Legacy that we haven't done in 15 years, but we're all game, and they sound great, and we're excited because it feels new again because we haven't done it for so long. So we're learning them, going through them, piecing them together, and it's actually they sound modern.
Are you rewriting anything?
We're not rewriting, but we're tuning different than we did back then. So my voice sounds a little stronger with it, a little more power, and I think the fans are going to dig it.
Awesome. It's Chuck Billy with me from Testament in the Metal Zone.
The Bone Metal Zone.